guys, I'm back with another video for you guys today. This is going to be a Mr. Nightmare video. I think this video came out about a week ago, and by the time this video's up, it's probably going to be about 2 weeks actually, but this is going to be three true baby monitor horror stories by Mr. Nightmare once again. And I'm really excited. It's about 10 minutes long. And I don't know, I just love hearing his voice. It's so soothing and stuff. So if you guys have any other suggestions, let me know. If you guys have not subscribed yet, please be sure to do so. I'm on my way to 2K. I'm about 130 subscribers away now, and I feel like it cannot come fast enough because I'm just so excited. My ultimate goal is 100,000, which I don't know if I'll ever make it there, but I really hope I do. So just that's why I'm asking you guys, if you do watch my videos and you like what you see, then please give me a sub. It'll help me a lot. It'll tell me that you guys like this, like my channel, like what you guys see. And be sure to like the active videos as well, so I know what you guys like. And without further ado, let's get into this video. Baby, oh, that was creepy, oh my gosh. James Corden, AH, and Mr. Gatto. That makes me think of Mr. Ghetto. Alright, let's see. I'm really excited for this one.
What you're about to hear is the scariest thing I'd ever experienced. My sister and her husband were going away to Hawaii for a week. So since I'm the second oldest, she asked me to watch my 2-year-old nephew Sean for the duration. 2 was a tricky age for me because Sean was still in diapers at the time, and changing diapers was the last thing I'd ever want to be doing. Still, family is family, and I had to return a favor to them anyway. I was sleeping in the guest bedroom upstairs for the duration, and by the 3rd day I had everything down to a rhythm. Wake up, feed him, do my work in the living room while supervising him as he played, feeding him again, then putting him to bed. My sister has a high-tech baby monitor that connects to a touchscreen tablet. It records sound and video from above Sean's crib and feeds it to the tablet.
Good.
I would keep that by my side while he slept, no matter where I was. The living room, the bedroom, anywhere. Midday most of the time he'd get sleepy and I'd bring him to his crib to take a nap. By like the 4th day, Sean was taking a nap, so I was in the backyard sitting in my sister's outdoor bar on my laptop. I had the baby monitor placed on the bar, so I was able to easily hear Sean start to laugh at something. I checked the tablet, and I saw him standing in his crib, so I guessed it was time to take him out. I went up to his room and grabbed him to bring him outside in the yard with me, where he drove around in his little electric toy car.
That's fine.
For basically the rest of the day, I just watched Sean play with his toys while I would either be doing work on my laptop or just watching something on TV.
Okay.
Shortly after dinner time, I changed him one last time and put him into his crib. An hour or so passed, and there really wasn't much else for me to do. I wasn't interested in anything playing on TV, so I went upstairs to the guest bedroom to put an end to the night. Laying in bed in the dark, the room suddenly lit up from the tablet on the bedside table. I heard Sean laughing again. The tablet would light up if any significant amount of motion or sound was detected.
That's kind of cool.
I was comfortable in my position. I didn't really want to move. But when the screen suddenly went dark, yet I could still hear Sean's laughs, I got confused.
That's sus.
I picked up the tablet, and all I saw was black.
Someone's covering the camera.
It seemed as though the screen was still on.
Someone's covering the camera.
I heard Sean say the word "yeah" as he continued laughing.
Oh my god.
Something wasn't right. I set the tablet down and began walking to Sean's room, calling his name as I was on my way. I got to his room, and he was standing in his crib. I asked him why he was awake and who he was talking to. He then tried reaching for something atop the crib, but his short arms couldn't reach it. It seemed he was going for the camera for the baby monitor. So I pointed at it and said, "Camera?" And he replied, "Yeah." I picked him up to give him a little lift to see what he was trying to do with the camera. And as I lifted him, he used his little thumb to cover the camera lens. My heart sank as I put the pieces together. The reason the tablet went dark was because it was being covered by someone, but I knew it wasn't Sean based on the fact that he couldn't reach it. "Sean, is someone in here?" I asked him.
Under the bed?
In response, he pointed to the closet.
Oh no.
I picked him up and ran outside to the neighbor's house, pounding on the door, screaming for help. An elderly woman answered, and she let me call the police with her phone. She was already clearly close with Sean, and because of that, she seemed a lot more comforting. Police showed up and said when they checked the upstairs closet, it was open, but no one was inside. The fact that it was open alone says everything. Someone was in Sean's closet that night. They must have made an escape when I took Sean and ran. The officers told me to stay at someone else's place for the night, and the elderly woman next door allowed us to sleep there. The next few nights after that, I watched Sean at my apartment. My sister and her husband cut the trip short, of course, after hearing the news.
You freaking imagine? Holy crap, man. That freaking jump scare got me though, wow. Like my cat's over there and then she was like, what? Because I
I
saw
was a 10-year-old diabetic who lived on the second-story floor.
10-year-old
My
diabetic?
parents lived on the first floor. That night, my dad was watching a scary movie about aliens. The aliens took over the world and were controlling people with their minds. I was unable to sleep in the room that I shared with my sister that night, so instead I slept on the first-story floor with my parents. At that time, my parents were using a baby monitor to make sure I didn't need any help in the middle of the night to take care of my diabetes. Late that night, as my parents and I fell asleep, I heard my mother's voice over the baby monitor. She said, "Amanda, honey, come give me a kiss. I'm going to work." In a confused daze, I looked outside to see it was pitch black. That's weird, I go to myself. Isn't it too late for my mom to be going to work?
It's not her.
I rub the sleep out of my eyes as I make my way upstairs.
It's a setup.
The door to my sister's room cracks open. My mom isn't in there. My sister is sound asleep on her bed, and the curtain just drifts open. I look around for my mom, but still can't find her. I make my way fast down the stairs and back into my parents' room, where my mom sat up and went, "What are you doing up?" I said, "Didn't you just ask me to come upstairs to give you a kiss goodbye?" She looks at me funny. "No, why would I say that?" she said.
Oh my god.
I looked at the baby monitor and said, "You didn't hear that?" She looked at me funny and says, "Go back to sleep." I lay on the floor shaking, thinking about what just happened.
That's it. There's no ending to that. That's such a freaking cliffhanger. I don't know what happened there. Alright, well.
In my teens and early 20s, I would babysit as my side hustle. I was always really good with toddlers and babies, and usually the parents of the really young ones would pay more. There was this one pair of kids named Lucas and Adriana. Lucas was 2 and Adriana was 7. Though Adriana doesn't have much to do with this story, I'll just say that right now. Lucas didn't really speak much, though I was told he had only just turned 2 a few weeks ago at the time. After a long and stressful day of watching the kids, they went to sleep. I would be spending the night at this couple's house watching their kids while they were out in some beach town with friends or something. When the kids finally went to sleep, I had some peace and quiet and time to unwind, as watching the 2 of them was a lot. I lay in the living room watching a movie. The couple actually still had a baby monitor for Lucas's room, and they asked me to keep that in earshot when he went to sleep. I left it on the coffee table in the living room. Eventually, I ended up on a FaceTime call with my friend, and that ate away so much time that by the end of it, it was past 12. I went to sleep after that. Actually, I fell asleep pretty easily. The next thing I remember was the dream. A freaky, disturbing, messed up dream. Everyone knows dreams can be weird and grainy, so I can't describe verbatim what happened in this dream. But the best I can remember, I somehow had lost the baby monitor and Lucas was missing. After searching through this weird dream version of the couple's house, I found the baby monitor under the bed, and on the screen was Lucas's dead body. And upon seeing that, a deep voice kept saying, "This was your fault." I must have heard it like 3 times before I suddenly woke up. After realizing it was just a dream, I remembered the baby monitor. I left it on the coffee table downstairs, but before going down to get it, I figured I'd check Lucas's room first since it was closer anyway.
Oh my god.
And I saw he was fast asleep.
Are you sure he's asleep?
After that, I went downstairs to get the device and went back up to the room I was staying in. I went back to sleep, but once again, I woke up sometime later. But this time, I woke up to the little monitor device beeping and the red light flashing.
What's that mean?
I picked it up, and on the screen was Lucas standing up looking directly into the camera. Not smiling or laughing, just looking dead set into the camera, his eyes glowing in the night vision. The way he was looking freaked me out. It was a cause for concern, so I rushed over to his room. But when I got to his room, he was fast asleep, laying on his back. I said his name a few times and lightly shook him, but he didn't wake up.
Is he
I
dead?
looked around the room, scared, feeling
He's
like
alive.
there was another presence in there with us.
There is.
I checked the closet and looked under the crib. No one. I went back to the other bedroom and looked at the monitor again. It showed Lucas laying flat in his crib. I turned it off for the night, but I didn't sleep as easily after that.
Yeah, I wouldn't think so.
To this day, I still don't understand that dream I had, or if it was some kind of warning. And I don't know what exactly I was seeing on that baby monitor screen. I just don't know what to believe was actually real.
Okay, well damn, Mr. Hammer got me with those 2 jump scares. I cannot wait to see reactions to this video now. Okay. What I'm kind of thinking is someone was in that room with him, and it's like that dream is kind of like a warning type thing to kind of like wake up and see what's going on type thing, right? And I don't know, that's kind of what I just thought of. I don't know why, but that's freaking creepy as hell. Those freaking jump scares really got the hell out of me. Oh my god. And I know Gator Martin also reacts to these jump scares really well too, and then he pauses kind of saying, "Bet you get just screaming like that," and then keep on going like nothing happened. And I'm like, same thing, is I just take like 5 seconds to like recuperate, and then I'm kind of like, wait, what's going on? Like kind of like that sort of thing, but I don't like pausing just because, yeah, just messes up the flow, and then I have to edit more, and then it's so much more effort, so like, and plus who the hell has effort, so. That's gonna be it for this video though. Jesus though. I feel like it was kind of like a warning. I feel like someone was there. I don't know exactly. I feel like someone put a picture in front of it and then like hid or something. I don't know. I feel like someone was in that room with him though, putting a picture in front of it though, as if it's like a baby. I don't know. Unless it's some kind of malfunction. That's like a creepy ass malfunction. I don't even know how the hell that even can happen. So I feel like it has to be someone putting a picture there or someone being there and then someone holding it. You know, like I don't know if that makes any sense, but I feel like that had to have happened because like, there's no other explanation, in my opinion. If you guys have any explanations, please tell me because I really want to know. Because I'm really curious like to what you guys think that was. Because like Jesus, that was scary. Oh my gosh. Like baby monitors are really good because then like you can obviously know what's going on. They can obviously, but then it can basically save the kid's life. It can scar you for the rest of your life, but it can save the kid's life, which is the most important thing, right? So. All I gotta say is be careful with, oh my god, you never know what's gonna happen. Like, you just never know, so be careful with whatever you're doing and be cautious of your surroundings. 28 minutes left on my battery camera battery, sorry. Again, that's gonna be it for this video. If you guys did like my reaction and you want to see me getting more jump scares, whatever, be sure to subscribe, be sure to hit that like button, and be sure to click the notification bell to get notified every time I upload a video, which I upload twice daily at noon p.m. So, noon p.m. at 12 noon p.m. And yeah, that's gonna be it for this video. Thank you guys for watching and peace out.